I wanted to start off with top 10 favorite grass-type Pokemon. And then later on, I will do more top 10 of my favorite Pokemon of different types, and continue doing, shit like that. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Starting off this list is a Pokemon shrouded in mystery, found in dense jungles that strikes wanderers with unease. It's Nuzleaf. The first time I ever captured this grass dark type was during my first time playing Omega Ruby, where I evolved it from a Seedot. This Pokemon really helped me out in battle in the beginning of my journey, and when I checked online to see what it evolved into, I was kinda disappointed. I mean, Shiftry really. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but the whole torso looks like a big fucking chin. And those leaf hands. I mean, maybe if they were attached to some claws, they would look cool, but not on their own. Luckily, without a leaf stone, my beloved Madam Battle, don't judge, stayed in her awesome Nuzleaf form. To be completely honest, I'm not the biggest Infernape and Empoleon fan. Okay, hear me out. Since I was a kid, I always loved reptiles more than other animals. Okay, it just looks cooler than the other two, moving on. Skipping its way to number 8 is Breloom, probably the second cutest Pokemon on this list, but at the same time still looking cool as fuck. Its kangaroo, dinosaur, mushroom hybrid design is great, and it's one of my top picks for Pokemon I want to Mega Evolve, if they bring it back, or at least have an evolution. I don't know, it just looks like it's ready to evolve into something much more cool and powerful. But either way, I'm still happy with how Breloom is on its own. Now that you've seen the second cutest Pokemon on this list, let me introduce you to the first, Pumpkaboo. This adorable jack-o'-lantern melts my heart whenever I look at it, mostly because it's a Halloween-themed Pokemon, which is probably the only holiday I enjoy. Yeah, I know, I'm edgy. Also, Ghost-type is probably my favorite typing. The majority of Ghost-type Pokemon have really cool backstories and lore. It is said to carry wandering spirits to the place where they belong, so they can move on. It's like a Pokemon Reaper. And just because Pumpkaboo is on this list instead of Gourgeist doesn't mean I don't like it either. I just like Pumpkaboo better. I wouldn't consider myself to be a plant fanatic, but Venus flytraps were always my favorite plant, so a Pokemon version of it would definitely be cool. And it is. The fact that Carnivine has no pre-evolution or evolution kinda bothers me. I'm just the kind of trainer that wants to use Pokemon that can evolve, so I feel good about my training, which is sadly the reason I don't use it much in battle. Also, James's Carnivine was pretty entertaining. Ooh, we're already in top 5. This is getting hot. Kind of like the desert, where Cacturne is found. Okay, that was a shit segue. This Scarecrow Cactus Pokemon is just plain creepy, from the fact that they follow lost travelers to gang up on, to just the design, and with its decent base stat total of 475, I don't see why anyone wouldn't like this Pokemon. I like snakes. I'm even planning on owning one soon. So why wouldn't I like a starter Pokemon that evolves into a large, elegant snake like Serperior? It has a great design, and I've used it in game before without disappointment. And it's the only Generation 5 starter I actually like. Kind of like how Torterra is the only Generation 4 starter I like. I have a lot of reasons why Generation 6 is my favorite generation, but the number one reason are the Pokemon. Sure, we got like 3 bad ones, but Trevenant sure as shit ain't one of them. A demonic tree ghost monster that evolves from a cute stump haunted by a lost child in the woods. Okay, that's a little dark, but that's just his pre-evolution. This Pokemon is said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. To the creatures dwelling in the forest, it offers great kindness. Trevenant is kind and terrifying, which is great. And did I mention I like ghost types? After 7 generations, we finally got a ghost type Pokemon, and it's a cool arrow owl thing. Decidueye is my favorite Generation 7 starter by a long shot. Not because I don't like Incineroar or Primarina, I just like Decidueye better. What's even better about this Pokemon is the lore behind its typing. Sure, Incineroar's lore is pretty good as to why it's not a fighting type, but again Decidueye is cooler. Decidueye gets its ghost typing due to the fact that it's based on a type of owl called the stilt owl, which used to live in Hawaii, which is what Alola's based on. I don't know about you, but lore like this makes me love a Pokemon even more. And then add its awesome design, typing, and that it's a starter Pokemon, so it's a good Pokemon, I guess? Wow, how unpredictable. A reptile-loving kid's favorite grass type is Sceptile. Yeah, it's predictable, mostly because almost everyone's favorite grass type is Sceptile, but it's popular for a reason. It's cool, powerful, and holy shit it mega evolves. And it's now a dragon type. Okay, that doesn't really matter anymore because of the fairy type, but still it's cool. Maybe this also isn't that surprising to most of you, because it's a pretty popular opinion, but Generation 3 starters are all good. Blaziken and Swampert are cool Pokemon. But still, Sceptile takes the spot as the best Generation 3 starter, and best Grass-type Pokemon. In my opinion, of course.